Hi, everyone. Welcome to 5D, live in 5D. 5D daily, spiritual healers and higher dimensions. I'm so glad to have you here. So if you have been keeping up with my podcast, which I try to keep between 20 and 40 minutes, every so often it might go over, but usually it's about 20 minutes, 30 at the most. And what we've got there is a lot of different things that I do. Some things from my Tag Lightworkers group, which was with this week. We had the 7D light grid attunement with Lyran Beings. Hi, Attila. And so because of that, I wanted to come on and maybe channel some Lyran Beings for you and, see if you have any questions for them. These won't be personal questions, but, any kind of philosophical questions or anything like that, or anything about the light grid. So if you listen, this week I actually released an attunement, a sound healing attunement from Tag Lightworkers, which I hardly ever do. So I hope it was a real treat for you. I did add in, because they're not long, like 10, 15 minutes, at least the newer ones, because I can attune people pretty quickly. But they're more than just attunements to the beings. There's to certain beings, to Lyran beings, to the 7D light, to the 7D light grid, things like that. Because when they come in for tag, that is what they're coming in to do. They're coming in to connect us to something that can help us with ascension, that can help us expand our own light body, our own healing, our own channeling, all of those things. Tag Lightworkers is complex, and it is a big up leveler. It can really change just everything that you're doing. So it's really great. Okay, so hi, Catherine. Hi, Tracy. Hi, Nels. Hi, Kristen, Attila. Okay, so Attila says you have a question, and I'm supposed to bring in a new being, so I'm waiting for them to show up. Are they a member of the Galactic Federation? Federation permits any new light grid initiatives? Not sure about that second question. They are. Now, they did say in there that Optimus, who came through, is from the Lyran Council. So I'll ask them. Okay, but let's see who's coming through. Yeah, it's enormous. It's there's always something there for you. Okay, who's coming forward? Beatrice is her name, a Lyran being. So let's see what she has to say. So if you have questions for her, you can go ahead and tell us. So this week, I hope that you listened and that you connected to the 7D light grids. They said it was really important that I bring that back, even though that was really from 2022. Of course, tags ahead of the time, and we can repeat things because they often have a deeper and helpful part to be listened to later, because it is a library. It's a mystery school and library. Okay, so let's see what Beatrice says. Ooh, she's very interesting. I see her. She's like, she doesn't look like a cat so much. She looks like more humanoid. Actually, she does have little tiny little ears right here. She's in huge, enormous eyes. They don't look alien. They look like big, like our eyes almost. I don't see any cat-like part of it. Oh, she's very interesting. I have not brought forth one of these beings before. Okay, let's see who she is. I am Beatrice, and I am currently a part of the Lyran system in the outskirts in one of the most outlying planets. I am what you would term 7th dimensional. I am happy to come forth and speak with you about this Lyran grid, which we have implanted to connect to your system and your planet to help you build your light to a higher dimension. This is to help you release the lower density problems that you may experience here, for there are many, and to help you come higher in your higher dimensional work, be it meditation, healing, or channeling light, or other healing, or words, or whatever you are doing. Since we have placed this on the planet and those who knew of it, connected to it on Lionsgate in 2022, we have now been able to widen the stream as more have connected to it. There are many more awake on your planet now than back on that date. And now the grid is working at a higher capacity. And if you can connect to this light, it can help you in many ways up level and help you stream this light through into your body and wherever you will be shown to bring it to others and to places and whatever it is that you do with your light. We are part of a galactic council, yes. There are many. It may not be the same that you refer to, the questioner, for there are many. The importance of the Galactic Federation is not exactly how you may have been taught. It is different, and there are several. There is not one galactic federation that is in charge of the entire universe, but are only collections of beings who do what it is they are supposed to do. And there are many layers of Earth and many timelines which bring many different beings for help. This is Rachel. Interesting. Okay, so they're saying I get that from different beings. There's like, it's not one galactic federation of light. That's why you hear me say I never assume anything, that there's galactic federation of this, that. They're saying because it doesn't always resonate with me either. There are some, and I have brought through beings from them, but they often say it's not what you think. There are many. And now I get it. That's what she's saying. Because she shows me, like, these beings show me things when they're coming through. She shows me that there's so many levels, and I was like, are these dimensional levels? And she was like, they're more like different timelines. So for different timelines, you might have a different group of beings. Each federation could be in charge of different kinds of councils could be in charge of different different timelines or these layers that she shows me. Energy's coming strong. And she's also saying that she herself is not on the Lyran Council. What is Irma? Oh, you couldn't rewind it? Later when it's not that long. What's Irma, Nils? What would you like me to ask? So, okay. Well, if anyone else has a question for Beatrice, you can ask her. I'll bring her back through. She has a crazy feeling, and she does not feel like a cat at all. It's funny. Let me drink. She tells me drink water. Okay. I very much would like to bring to you some light here now for a higher connection to this light grid. However, I will tell you that it will work better in conjunction with the attunement that has already been brought forward. Things are not always in so many absolutes as humans like to see them in or categorize. To truly understand what is happening, you must be able to go into a meditative state to reach the higher realms. And in these higher realms, you may see more of the big picture. It is not so easy to put into the earth languages exactly what is happening here, or to understand or explain them in these languages. And so to see them, to understand them, to feel them, to know them using your clairs in these higher dimensional realms is the answer for true understanding. Woo. That's cool. So she's saying that healing would really help you the most if you also listen to the attunement, whether you're in tag or you want to listen to it from the 5D Channels and Chats podcast from this week. Whew, that was strong. Okay, so we have a question from Attila. Got lots of questions. Thank you. Our master ascension timelines are connected primarily to which beings? Okay, we'll see if she answers that question. Let's see. Your master ascension timeline is connected to you, to your spirit and soul, higher self, and your helpers in this life. There is not an answer of one type of being for every person on the planet. There are so many beings here, and all of us who wish to help and are of higher vibration are available for everyone's help, and you may receive help from all of us. However, your master timeline is more to do with you, yourself, your higher self, your steps, your releasing of density, your walking in the light of your own soul's path and journey in this life with your personal helpers, and will not be the same for you as it is for others. It is a very personal journey as you have come here to experience a time where you are a very individualized being and had to learn over time that there were even spirit guides with you at all times. This was a learning you had to go through and was not part of something you came into this life remembering. And so it was a very individual and many times lonely path that you all and all humans must go through before you realize that you are not alone, and that there are many here who wish to help you in your ascension journey. And to find the ascension journey is even a great goal of all of those who come to earth. Many have come not to experience this at all, but you are here experiencing your journey in the ascension time. And it is a very personal journey. Now you know you are not alone and that you have many here to help you. But it was not the case before, is it? You've had to go on trust and working on your own psychic clairs, especially the claircognizance of knowing, to really embody this knowing of where you are now. You had to trust, and you had to take some risks of trusting. And so that is the path that you will continue to walk in this lifetime. We hope this is of service to you. Oh, I like that answer. That was cool. Whew. Well, this is fun. I felt like she was talking more from a community in that way. And even her voice was a little bit different, did you think? Yeah, that was a cool answer, wasn't it? Okay, well, we still have time. Time's moving slowly. Let's see what else she wants to tell us. If there's, I don't see any other questions. Okay, let's see. Trying to think if I can think of something, a question. Okay, what can help everyone here? Now we're on replay, and if you're on replay, let me know that you're here. To really connect to all of the energies that are coming onto this planet right now to help us, not just from Lyra, but from other places who are here to help. What can we do to be sure that we can receive it? And I'm already shaking. Like, I know she's dying to answer this question. Perhaps she put it in my head. Yeah. You must live your life to the fullest, not hide or deflect or take your time up with things that do not matter, things that aren't part of your path but are distraction. The earth has been a place where distractions have been building for 100 years and or more, and is now increasing daily. How much time do you waste in activities that bring you no actual advancement on your path? It is okay to watch some things that will help you. It is okay to take time off and do pleasurable things. It is important to see where your time is wasted and where it brings you nothing, and to replace this time that is wasted with other activities that can bring you forward. Of course, we are going to give you the answer that you expect: to go outside and absorb the light on your skin and in your eyes without contacts or glasses, to stand in the grass, even with shoes if you must, if it is cold like it is here in this place, to meditate, to connect, to use this time to call forward your star beings, to ask for guidance and to follow it, to understand and know and use discernment, to know who you are speaking with, to understand that knowing is also important. But to also trust in yourself and to know that there is nothing to be afraid of. You may always find the light again if you ever lose it, but if you don't even try, your life will be wasted. So you must look for the light, as in the beings who come to help you, to guide you into the limelight of your own path. Walk it and help others as you do with your own story. Your own story is what will help others. And you may take an active part in helping others as well, writing a book, healing others, or teaching others, or bringing messages forward for others, as this group is all about. And that is wonderful. We ask you to know that an innate part of you will always bring you back to center if you come away from center, to bring you back to the light if you have lost the light. And that is all part of being a human. Thank you for letting me speak and coming forward for this beautiful group. I appreciate the time that you have taken, and I appreciate and send love to you all. Oof. Oof. I cracked my neck there. Hi. Well, that was cool. I really like those answers. So, of course, the answer is always the same, right? Meditate, take that time. But I guess she's also saying, watch where you're losing your time scrolling or watching things that aren't helping you. But, she did also say it's okay to take some time for yourself, just not to lose yourself in activities that are literally just distraction. They're not making you feel good. They're not actual rest or relaxation. They're just nothingness. And replace that with meditation. And also, Spirit usually says things like journaling and things like that can help, can be very helpful. So I hope that helped. That was really fun bringing her forward. And I really like it when they like don't want to go. That's what it felt like. She didn't want to leave. She was like, and thank you, and thank you. So thank you all for coming. And just let me know if you're here on replay or live. And it was fun. Okay, well, I can't tell you what's next week on the podcast yet because I'm trying to fit something in, but I have some good ones coming up for you for sure. So thanks so much for coming, and I'll see you next week. Okay, thanks. Bye.